Hello and good morning. I hope you guys are having a nice week. And my name is Manuel Paulo. I welcome you to Pan-African Academy. Today I'm going to give you 5 top Pan-African teachers of all the time. So if you ever search or want to learn about Africa, you should maybe look some of these teachers who've been teaching, and the videos or information audios can be found on YouTube or other places where you can get sources about Africa. So I'm gonna give you 5 top African teachers of all the time, which my intention is that you will learn information, and those information will help you to be able to use them to free yourself and to free your family and to free your fellow Africans. So any further ado, let's go ahead and start with number 5. Number 5 goes to Dr. Arikana Ombaliko. Dr. Arikana, she is also called Mama Africa. She's born from Zimbabwe and she's married to a Ghanaian husband. She's a doctor, medical doctor. She was also preview ambassador of African Union to Washington DC, US, where she was actually fired by African Union because she was talking about how France is stealing from Africa. 15 countries that preview colonized by France still produce or give money to France each year in, each year out, which is called Pact of Continuation of Colonization. I think you guys should check these documents out anyways. So if you ever want to listen to something that will help you in your life, you should check Dr. Arikana Ombaliko on YouTube. There's so many videos about her. That was number 5.
An example of the DRC. If you ever fly very low over the DRC, you'll see tarmacs in the jungle. You'll see 747s flying into DRC, picking up minerals and flying right out. The same multinationals might say, why is it that African leaders haven't done anything about this deplorable situation? Well, let me tell you, my brother and sister, they have tried.
4 goes to Dr. Khalid Mohammed. Dr. Khalid Mohammed, he's already deceased, or he's already died. He was assassinated. Dr. Khalid Mohammed is actually, in fact, shocking that a lot of people, African people, in Africa and diaspora, they have watched Black Panther movie, but they don't really know about Dr. Khalid Mohammed. It's very, very shameful, because if you ever watch Black Panther movie, you should know who is Dr. Khalid Mohammed. Dr. Khalid Mohammed, you can search his videos and information on YouTube, his teachings as well on many platforms. You can find them. Dr. Khalid Mohammed was assassinated in the US. Dr. Khalid Mohammed also was the chairman or the president of Black Panther. I think he's also the founder of Black Panther. So that being said, that was number 4.
Put in slavery. They robbed us of our names, our language, our religion, our culture, our God, our folkways, our mores. Robbed us of the very power of our own being. No Jew on the face of the planet Earth can say that you were robbed of your name, your language, your religion, your culture, your God, your folkways, your mores, your norms. If you do, you're a damn liar. And as Jesus said, the truth is not in you.
But 3 goes to Professor Lumumba. Professor Lumumba is actually, he's a Kenyan. He's still alive. He's still around. You can find him. He's a Kenyan who is well spoken in Africa when it comes to articulate what is the problem that Africa is facing and why. Yeah, sometimes people criticize him to be a little more conscious with the government, but sometimes he does really get on points. So Professor Lumumba, he's a Kenyan, as I said, and according to what I hear, I think, is it true or not true, is Luma, please don't quote me on this, is that his name is actually not Lumumba. He picked up the name Lumumba from Patrice Lumumba of Congo. So that was number 3.
Begin to see something happening in Africa. Young Africans are beginning to ask searching questions. Africans are beginning to recognize that corruption is a cancer in our body politic. They are beginning to recognize that those who want to buy their votes don't mean well for them. They are beginning to recognize that there is enough money to change their lives if the thieves are eliminated from the political arena.
Number 2 goes to Dr. Umar Johnson. Dr. Umar Johnson is a black or African who is born in America. I would say that. I don't like to say like African America or something like that. But this gentleman, Dr. Umar Johnson, he's well spoken and he has so much information. If you ever want to learn about Africa, our history, our past, and so on, you should always check Dr. Umar Johnson, because he has been in many countries in Africa and in Caribbeans and in Asia, in China, Japan, in Europe. So he absolutely articulates a lot of things about African people on motherland and outside of Africa.
That's right. You got black people sending money, raising money for the Ukraine, but you ain't did a damn thing for Ethiopia. You up in arms for the African Haitians at the border like you are for the Ukrainians. Look at you damn hypocrites. Look at you damn multicultural integrationists loving anything that ain't black. Look at you Negropeans. Look at you.
So without any further ado, I am going to take you to number 1. Number 1 goes to Brother Cochrane, Steve Cochrane. Steve Cochrane, he died and he was a black African who were born in America. And Stephen Cochrane has much information than anyone can offer possibly. There is nobody I have, in my opinion, found who can teach or articulate or give you information with reference on every topic about Africa, in Africa, and Africans in outside of Africa, more than or closer to Mr. Stephen Cochrane, a hero, a well-spoken gentleman who was a teacher about Africa and African revolution, who was activist, you can possibly even say, but he was pure a Pan-African. So you guys, so you can search that. You can search Stephen Cochrane, Africa 93. That is one of the videos I think I found to be more important for me, where he was talking about Africa 93. I think those videos he has done them in 93.
To hear a presentation to deal with Africa 1993, that you will find the presentation our best ability to try to relay a certain set of facts of information in regards to a subject matter.
So anyways, that being said, that was it for top Pan-African teachers of all the time, from motherland and from diaspora or from outside of Africa. That was it for this weekend. I wish you a nice weekend. My name is Yohani Paulo Imani from here, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and this was Pan-African Academy, where we go over so many stuff. So see you on next one. Uwe na weekend njema. Kwaheri. Mungu ibariki Afrika.